in a number of Facebook groups that involve single income, no kids, sinks, dinks, double income, no kids, also travel in groups for single women, single people, groups, whatever, right? Food lovers. I'm in a whole bunch of groups. And so this post behind me has come up in a number of these groups because of the deep level of concern. The deep level of concern. What I'm about to show you is real, and it intersects with a lot of the problems of the Hydra, not just three heads, but of patriarchy, of capitalism, of imperialism, it intersects with a lot. So before I move my head high, my name is Shayna. I'm a journalist. I talk a lot about decentering men, child-free living, all that good stuff. I'm also a travel journalist. I talk about the intersection of travel, food, beverage, and politics. So if any of that sounds like a vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm also moving to Spain. I am incredibly sweaty and stressed out about that, but I'll talk about that in other videos. But let's talk about this. I'm just gonna read it. Roommate wanted. Single male 44 searching for a roommate must be female, aged 18 to 25 and single. Must be willing to cook and clean. 1-bedroom apartment. You can use the couch until you are comfortable enough to share the bedroom. No pets, no drinking, no drugs, and no male friends allowed. My home has a no closed doors policy. This is for safety. $400 a month. Call Owen. I know that apartment hunting is terrible. I know that the cost of living globally has gone up so much because corporations and landlords have been taking advantage of people just looking for housing globally. I know that people don't want to be homeless. I've made videos, I will be posting it around here, about how in the United States being homeless is now a federal crime and you will be imprisoned for it. And how that feeds directly into the prison industrial system. This is probably also happening in other parts of the world. I understand that it is a real concern about finding housing, but imagine paying money to be a girlfriend to clearly a dirty, unfed booga who does not want you to have privacy, closed door policy, does not want you really to have friends in general. He's just saying male friends so that way he has direct access to you. Says it's for safety. It's safety. It's the absence of safety. He wants to see you at all times. No closed door policy. I'm assuming that the bathroom also will not have a lock on it. I'm assuming that there are cameras in the bathroom. And you get to sleep on the couch until you're comfortable enough to be his bang maiden. Oh, and let's not forget, he's really looking for somebody who's a fraction of his age. And must be single. So that there's also that. The way that the boogas have been oogaing to a capacity unknown to numerics. It is to the nth degree of oogahood. It is, you could only take it to the king. This is all I have to bring. And it is for this reason, among many others, why I think men need to know fear more. Men need to be more scared in general. And I recognize, we don't want to upset them because they have an inclination of ending our lives. I understand that. I understand this. I also think that there is a level of fear that they used to have when we used to be nomadic creatures. And, if they didn't fear us, they feared a jaguar. They feared a water buffalo. They feared a bison. In Europe, before the advent of guns and genocide and mass murder, they feared bears and wolves. Because men have created all of these systems of just killing, they At most, they fear other men, but men are cowards, which is why they created all of these systems. So I think that we just really should bring more fear into this. I don't want anybody to put their lives on the line. Please don't call Owen. You know, I'm gonna look up this area code real quick. 1 second. Detroit. Detroit. Of course, it's the Detroit. I've seen videos. I've been to Detroit once. A friend of mine found a man in Detroit once, and she is now divorced from him, and he dragged her through the ringer. The levels of crime. The levels of crime. I've seen people in Detroit steal a whole front porch, drive away with it. Of course, this is in Detroit, but this mentality is everywhere. They're just bold and unhinged enough to say it out loud in a place like Detroit. Ladies, strike fear into the hearts of men. It'll do them good. It'll do them good. It's like a rinse, wash, repeat internally for them. They need a good purging. Shayna. Listen, I know there's already going to be people in the comments that are going to be like, Shayna, just let it cook. Just let it cook. You were onto something, and I know. But here's the thing. While I freelance, I still work with men. And there's some good ones out there. I interview some good ones. I write about them in my articles. I interview them sometimes on here. But my goodness. Just debauchery, just shamefulness. Bring back shame. Bring back shame over this man could use some shame. This man was not bullied enough in school. So those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours. There's no real conclusion to this video. I just really wanted people to see this because that's crazy. Because this is crazy. Ooh, let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Tippity, type them away. If I say anything that particularly resonated, I would love a super thanks. No pressure. Would appreciate though. All right, that is all for now. See you later. Bye.